What is up, bro? Welcome to the video. And in today's video, I'm actually going to give you 3 tips which you actually need if you want to improve in your social anxiety. So if this is an area of your life which you want to improve on, well, stay tuned and let's get started. So okay, what I'm going to do is tackle this in 3 stages. That is before the event, during the event, and the aftermath. Because each distinct stage has its own way of phasing through your social anxiety. And that's why each stage needs to be tackled in a unique manner. Okay, so let's start with before the event. Let's say you're going to a party tonight, or there's something stressing you out and you're afraid to make a fool of yourself. Or maybe there's a cute girl there and you're afraid to maybe screw things up and maybe think that you're a fool yourself. A simple way to crush this anxiety is to reframe your mindset and rephrase anxiety as excitement. Now, the only difference between stress, anxiety, and excitement is that stress and anxiety have a negative connotation to it, while excitement have a positive connotation to it. Both of these different things make you feel exactly the same on a physiological level, make you feel the same tension in your body. So rather than being afraid and anxious of going to the event, you'll actually be looking forward to it and telling yourself that this is an opportunity to go and express myself to people and show my true confidence. So I actually have some errands to run, and I'll give you the second tip after that errand. Now the second tip which I'm going to give you is now during the actual event where you're actually social with people. Now, like it or not, when you're in a social place and you feel like maybe you've embarrassed yourself to this guy, you've said something foolish to this guy, now you feel embarrassed, or maybe there's someone who is there and you feel like, okay, this guy doesn't like me. Now, what I'm going to tell you is just let it go. Now, I know that it's much more easier said than done, but I'm going to give you some simple tricks how to go about it. First of all, consciously, you have to accept that this is happening. This guy doesn't like me. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. Second, you have to give yourself permission to deal with it later. I don't want to ruin myself right now. I don't want to think about it so much right now. Let me deal with it. Let me deal with this case later when I'm chilled down, when everything is all right, when I'm by myself. And third, you have to refocus. Whenever you're in that situation where you feel tensed and you feel anxious, you just have to focus in anything that you do, whether it's the footsteps, whether it's the music, whether it's the sky, whether it's the light. Try to refocus yourself and put yourself out of focus from that thing which is actually making you anxious, whether it's the person who thinks he doesn't like you, whether it's the girl who you feel like you have embarrassed yourself to. Just don't think about it. Focus on something else. Try to bring your mind back to something else and you'll find yourself less anxious and yeah. So now step number 3 is to be used for after the fact, after the whole social interaction. When you go back home at your place and you sit down at the sofa or go lay on the bed and start beating yourself of how terrible the day went, of how poorly you connected to yourself that day. Let me give you these tips of how to go about it now. So what I want you to do is first reach home, sit down and think, what is the one thing that I did right today? At least when you start thinking about that one thing that you did perfectly or you did well today, you'll see yourself as not a complete failure as you thought. Now, after realizing that, what you want to do next is think of what you're going to do different. Now, the moment you start thinking about what can I do differently that I did today, that's the moment you start thinking to yourself that, okay, today I did this wrong. Let me work on this the next time I go out for a social event or a social gathering. Let me correct on this today. Now from that, you just start seeing from yourself that you're starting to grow and gain confidence at the same time. Those are the 3 tips which I can give you, which you can use to improve your social anxiety, grow your confidence, and also be true to yourself and be more confident. I've repeated myself, but that's what I'm going to say. So if you've enjoyed the video, if the video was helpful for you, subscribe, like, share, comment, and let's see you next time. Peace.